Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. This is going to be our final match of the year. It's just going to be a best of two. Mother D Reaper with the red base facing off against probably the worst start that you've ever seen for Jellymon. That should be top 4 checks. We will be sending that Imperial back, but yeah, an unfortunate no rookie in hand, and then the blue memory boost hitting pretty much nothing but air. Double bottom decking the memory tamer as well. So pretty much as bad as a start can go, especially against Mother D Reaper, a deck that really you want to be playing at your best pace to try and outpace those gatekeepers and that Reaper. Gonna crack that blue memory boost. Still no rookie in hand. We're gonna play the XV for 5, passing over to 1. That's going to be the searcher naturally sucked up. So 2 there. Going to play a fresh one for 1 cost. And we haven't reduced the cost of anything just yet. So possibility could just bubbles it straight in. That's exactly what we're going to do. Pay the full reduced cost for just 1 to pass over. And now the question is, do we get swinging? If we do, then it can get swung over next turn because the pendulum feet and bubbles will be at 6k. So instead we're just going to digivolve into the Jellymon, start getting some cycle going. It still has jamming, so it's going to be safe when it swings at security no matter what. Unfortunately, not going to be getting the draw or anything like that. We're going to see the Taikamiya come down to get plus 1000 DP, so that's swinging for 7k. Hits a rookie. And we're going to see the Mimi and Joe as the second hit, which we are going to get the memory back off of that. Palace's head comes down for 3, but we'll go up to 4 thanks to the Mimi Joe giving the +1 memory for them having a suspended Digimon. That does give us a little bit more to work with. Jellymon going to swing at one of the rested bodies in order to suspend the tamer, draw 1, and we're going to hit into a rookie off that and start to finally get to play the game. Jellymon in the back, going to Tesla. And we do need to get rid of that Palace's head. It's not rested. So the Imperial Digimon fighter mode comes down for 5 cost, bounces the Palace's head back to hand. And now we're kind of set up a little bit. The bubbles can't swing over it. The Palace's head is not going to be able to just automatically pop things without having to swing. He's going to play the creep hands, reduce the cost. Keep turn. He's going to swing at security. Labramon, yet another rookie in the security, and he's just going to pass over for 1. We do have a rested unit on our side, rested unit on their side, so we do gain the 2 memory. We can play this turn at 3. We won't be able to get the suspend because there's no green source in the stack. Swing and suspend. We'll get the tap for the draw once again. Now we can check security. Instead, first we're going to play the Kyoshiro in order to set up jamming for next turn. Swing at security. Has jamming thanks to the XV. And our fighter mode does get to stay around at 15k security bomb. Not going to stop us just yet. And we're going to go into Aero Veemon for 3. Making sure to set up jamming for this next turn. So I believe that turn 1 scoop up had all force as an option. ADR searcher down for the 4th source. His profile doesn't actually use X antibody, so it's one that probably could be slotted into the deck. Maybe take out a different source and then put that in. Just give a bit more consistency when it comes to playing the gatekeepers. And instead, we're just going to see the Jerry setting up for the next turn. He's got 4 security, but we've got 4 memory to play with. Digivolve into the All Force for 3. Still going to be able to keep turn. I'm going to swing at security. We have 8 cards in hand, so we are going to be swinging for 2 checks. Tap the Kyoshiro, gives jamming, so we draw for that. No level 3 to bounce, but we do swing for 2 checks, hit 2 searchers, unsuspend, gain the memory, and then swing for 2 checks once again. Imperial Digimon Fighter Mode, going to swing, get blocked, unsuspend, and swing for game. We do steal it away. Kind of surprised he didn't block the 2-check attacks. But that is going to be a game 1 stolen off the 2 level 6s. Plenty of unsuspend shenanigans there. I think the reason he didn't block actually is because if we did swing at any point, the block would have caused us to be able to proc the Mimi Tamer, which would give the unsuspend once again, so he would be able to swing for 2 checks. So kind of back against the wall there. But he is set up very, very quickly in this game too. Do have the memory tamer, so not going to be getting choked out for the majority of the game like we saw before. Since we do have a Kyoshiro in name, the promo Jellymon is going to give us the draw when swinging. Went for the Caesarmon over the XV because the 6k body is going to be slightly harder to swing over next turn. Currently the bodies are at 5, and whilst they will be able to go up to 6, they will crash if they do. Which, to be honest, in the long run probably is worth it. If he does have the Searcher, which it doesn't seem like he does, he would be able to go up to that 3rd. He's going to play it in and suck it up, so everything's now +3. So theoretically, he could go for some board control here, swing over the Caesarmon. But instead, he's going to swing at security. Second one will die, and he's going to put a 2nd Bubbles to just put the Searcher straight underneath. We're up to 4 sources already. He's giving up the draw power off of that, which is kind of interesting. But now the bodies will be able to swing over Caesarmon, which does mean that I can't just swing willy-nilly. Do need to Digivolve. We're going to go up to the Thetismon for 3, but we do have more than 6. I think we are on that 7 magic number. So no draw 2. We swing when doing so. Trash 2 in order to unsuspend, because it's a when attacking rather than end of attack. Get rid of the Plasma Decadra in order to restand. Now we're down to 6 cards, so we can tap. So I think we were hovering at 8 when we did that. And after all of our luck, it just swings straight into Gaia Force. So jamming not going to help you. Plenty of cards drawn and cycled out, but obviously that's a lot of board presence that just disappeared. There's 3 bodies on the board that we can't answer back. We passed him over for 2, but then the Jerry going to be able to just suspend itself. There's the 5th Searcher. And next turn, he definitely has lethal. Hits into the fighting mode. The first one dies, second one lives, and the third, there is the hybrid that maybe might have been able to steal away game. I think, depending on how it was passed over, could maybe try go for a plug-in play, go 2 checks. Yeah, it's certainly very difficult. As a matchup, I think the fact that the removal is based on levels does make it very difficult to play around. We're going to go for the plug-in for 2 checks and give the jamming for the draw. But we can't even do the end of attack trash because it is just going to die straight to the blocker. Unfortunately, it's not unblockable. It is just jamming. So going to throw down the Imperial Digimon Fighter mode, and we're going to end this series with a draw. That's going to be our final game of the year. Thank you guys for all the tremendous support you guys have been giving me since we started really upping the amount of content that we've been putting out this year. I'll keep on going with the 2 videos a week as we go into the next new year, onwards and upwards. And once again, thank you guys for all the support. It means quite a lot. Have yourselves a happy holidays, and I'll see you in the new year.